Hi there. In this video, I want to show you how to use GeoGebra to check your statistics answers. And then after you understand the process of how to do all the calculations, you can go ahead and use GeoGebra to find your answers. You know, once it starts to get tedious and you're like, okay, I know how to do this, then please use GeoGebra to do the calculations for you. Okay, so right now I am at geogebra.org, like algebra, but GeoGebra. And so you can go ahead and go there. And then once you're there, you want to click on GeoGebra Classic. When you do that, you should get a screen that looks like this. It does a lot of things. So we're going to do only right now the spreadsheet. So I'm going to click on Spreadsheet. And then I don't need this graphics view, so I want to get that out of my way. So these three bars gives us our settings, and if I click on view, then I can uncheck the graphics view. You can uncheck anything except spreadsheet over here. Click it again to get rid of it. And then this is where we're going to put our data into the spreadsheet. So I have a MyOpenMath question right here. And what I'm going to do is copy, I need this distance column, but I can't just copy that one. So I'm just going to copy the whole thing. Do a copy or Control C or Command C if you're on a Mac. And then a paste or Control V or Command V. Then I don't really need this A column, so I'm going to click on the B column. That's the actual data, but sometimes we have a case identifier here, like in this case it's the number, it's the day of the exercise program. Okay, we don't really need that for right now, so I clicked on my data. You can either click, highlight the individual numbers, or you can click on the entire column, doesn't matter. Then we're going to click on this histogram bar, which stands for one variable analysis. We're just looking at one variable at a time right now. When I click on that, the default is to bring up the histogram. So that is really cool. If you want to see a box plot also, you can click on these two rectangles or equal sign. It says show second plot, and the default there is to bring up the box plot. The box plot might be below my recording window. I think you can only probably see part of it. But if you want to put these in an assignment, you can use this export button right here. So you can copy that and then paste it into an assignment, or copy it and print it, or do like a print to PDF and then merge it with your other PDF. So I could do each of these separately. Now GeoGebra is not as nice as Excel with labeling. You know, when we did our bar charts and pie charts, we could type in titles and labels and all that. So to do the labels, we have to do that in our document. So if I copied this and then pasted it into a Word doc, say, I would need to type my titles above or below, put my units and all that stuff on there. Okay, I want to show you how to make the bars really nice on the histogram here. It's the settings wheel right here. If I set the classes manually, then I can decide. Maybe I want a width of 1. That seems a little too big, so maybe I'll go to 0.5, 0.25. Play around with it until it looks nice. Okay. Great, so that's for the visuals. If you want to do that, click on the settings wheel to close that up. Then what you're more interested in right now is the statistics. So this capital Sigma says show statistics. So I'm going to click on that. And this opens up all of our statistics. So we have our mean. You can use your N as a double check. It's nice. Oh, okay, we have 10 data points. That's what I meant to have. And then our mean, we're not using the lowercase sigma, that's for the population. We're using the S, which is for the sample standard deviation. So I've got my answer right there. You can ignore these two. And then at the bottom is the 5-number summary: minimum, Q1, median, Q3, and maximum. So you can go ahead and put these into your assignment, or use it for your test or homework, anything in our class. Okay, so I hope that helps you practice with finding these things on GeoGebra. All right, see you later. Bye-bye.